What if I told you there's a city that feels like it's from a storybook, yet it's alive with modern charm? Welcome to Porto, a place where every corner has a surprise, every view takes your breath away, and the food. Let's just say you'll never forget it. Whether you're a history buff or a foodie, Porto has something for you. Stick around because the last reason to visit is one you've probably never heard of, and it's going to amaze you. Reason 5. Wander the historic Ribeira district. Ribeira is the heart and soul of Porto. Why is it so important? If you want to get a feel for Porto's essence, this is where you start. It's a maze of narrow streets, colorful houses, and riverside views. As you stroll through the area, you'll discover hidden caves and lively squares. It's like stepping back in time, but with a vibrant modern twist. Ribeira hugs the Douro River, offering the perfect spot to relax and soak in the view. Traditional Ribeira boats gently glide by, a nod to the city's wine heritage. And speaking of hidden gems, don't forget to explore the back alleys. Some of Porto's best-kept secrets are waiting to be found there. There's something magical about this part of the city. It's where history breathes life into every corner. Reason 4. Experience Porto's port wine tradition. Porto is the birthplace of port wine, and no trip is complete without experiencing this rich tradition. Why does this matter? Because it connects you directly to the city's soul. The Douro Valley grows the grapes, and the aging process happens in the wine cellars of Vila Nova de Gaia. You can't miss a visit to these cellars. Taylor's, Graham's, and Sandeman are some of the best. During the guided tour, you'll not only learn the art of winemaking but also taste some of the finest port in the world. For the ultimate experience, take a river cruise with a glass of port in hand, letting the beauty of Porto unfold before you. It's not just about the wine, it's about savoring a piece of Porto's heritage. Reason 3. Breathtaking views from Clérigos Tower. What's a trip without an incredible view? Climbing the 240 steps of Clérigos Tower might sound exhausting, but the reward is worth it. Why is this a must? From the top, you get a 360-degree view of Porto that's simply jaw-dropping. The red rooftops, the Douro River, and the whole city spread out before you. The tower itself is a marvel of Baroque architecture, standing as one of Porto's most iconic landmarks. After your climb, take a moment to breathe it all in. You've earned it. And don't forget to explore the adjacent Clérigos Church, a masterpiece in its own right. These views, combined with the history, make this one of the most memorable experiences in Porto. Reason 2. Explore Porto's architectural marvels. Porto is a city that knows how to wow you with its architecture. If you're the kind of traveler who loves soaking in the beauty of buildings, you're going to love this. Let's start with Livraria Lello. Often called one of the most beautiful bookstores in the world, stepping inside feels like entering a fairy tale. With its grand red staircase, neo-Gothic design, and stained glass ceilings, this isn't just a bookstore, it's a masterpiece. And for book lovers, it's paradise. Then there's São Bento Railway Station, which might just be the most beautiful train station you'll ever see. Why? Because it's covered in 20,000 azulejo tiles. These blue and white tiles tell stories of Portugal's history, from royal battles to everyday life. Imagine standing in a train station that feels like an art gallery. This is São Bento for you. And don't forget about Palácio da Bolsa. This grand neoclassical building once served as the city's stock exchange, but now it stands as a symbol of Porto's past wealth. The real gem here is the Arab Room, inspired by the Alhambra in Granada. The intricate Moorish designs and lavish details will leave you speechless. Porto's architecture isn't just about buildings, it's about history, culture, and artistry, all wrapped into one stunning city. Trust me, you'll want to take your time exploring every corner of it. Reason 1. Discover hidden gems and local culture. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Have you ever heard of the phrase, "the best things are hidden"? Well, Porto proves that true. While the main attractions are undoubtedly stunning, Porto's hidden gems are what make the city unforgettable. Let's start with Gaia Riverfront. Sure, you've seen riverside promenades before, but there's something special about Gaia. It's quieter, more peaceful, and offers one of the best views of Porto from across the river. Here, you can sip on a Porto tonic or explore the many wine cellars that line the waterfront. Next, there's World of Wine, a newer district in Gaia that's quickly becoming a must-see. It's a mix of museums, wine cellars, and restaurants. Whether you want to learn about chocolate, cork, or rosa wine, well has you covered. It's a full day of exploration that's perfect for families or anyone wanting to experience something different. But the real magic of Porto lies in its hidden viewpoints. Have you ever wanted to feel like you found a secret no one else knows about? Head to Douro da Vitória. It's tucked away, and few tourists know about it. But once you get there, the view will take your breath away. You'll see the entire city stretching out before you without the crowds. This is Porto at its finest, waiting to be discovered. And if you found this guide helpful, make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on more amazing travel tips and guides. Who knows where we'll be headed next, but I promise it'll be just as unforgettable.